Hello again, Peter here from Simple Gardening. I'd just like to show you what we've done here about 6 weeks ago. We did the raised bed, if you remember. We put 6 inches of material in there. The first 3 inches were leaf mould. Then we put 3 inches of compost on top of that. And we planted an assortment of plants. Now we've got beetroot, we've got cabbage, we've got carrots, lettuce, kale, 2 types of kale, radishes. And just to update you how things are doing, as you can see, we haven't had rain here for, I don't know, about 5 weeks. But still, if you just move the soil slightly, you can see an inch further down, it's wet. So it's doing its job. The compost on top is protecting the soil underneath. Even though it looks dry on the top, underneath is still damp, so the plants love it. The next thing you notice that there's hardly any weeds growing in there because it's covered up, and if there is any weeds, they come up so easily. Yeah, but if you just pull it out, it just comes out so easily because the soil is so soft. Try the carrots. Anna and I had one each, and they taste absolutely wonderful. Had some kale out of there. As you can see, we've got them in clumps. So the idea is that if you want some kale, all we have to do is just gently pull out one of the plants there and leave the others to develop. It doesn't affect the look of the garden. It's kept the birds out, the netting that we put on there, as you can see, so we had no problem with birds. There was 1 or 2 slugs that got in and killed 1 or 2 of the plants, but we managed to pick them out. As you pick plants out, like for example, that spinach should be ready to pull out shortly, and we can cook that. But if you have ready plants, all you have to do is just put another plant in its place, so you're continually planting in the same spot, so you never have an empty space. You have to be careful with spacing, because as you can see from this one here, the cabbage is obviously going to cover those 2. As the cabbage grows bigger, it's going to cover them up, so we need to use up those 2 there and let the cabbage develop. Alternatively, you can take the cabbage out and use them as greens. I mean, they're quite nice boiled. So you can use your initiative and do things as you wish. The onions here, for example, as we pull out lettuce and whatever to make salad, we can pull up a couple of these. They go quite nicely with the salad. On here, unfortunately, we put 5 asparagus. But I think we did something wrong. We've lost 3. We've only got 2 left, 1 there, 1 there. So in its place, I planted some lettuce there and some onions. They always come in handy, lettuce. Now the asparagus will not develop ready for pulling until they're 3 years old. So they've got plenty of time to develop in there, and there's lots of space for them.